to talk basketball, high school basketball with Marcus Walsh. Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Hey, Marcus.
Robyn, how are you?
We're in the throes of basketball,
We
and
are.
I think it's good for everyone to know that Summit Services is our main sponsor for our
Indeed.
high school basketball coverage. So welcome, and let's wind back. Last week.
We certainly can. Bluffton with a huge 50-45 win, and Hilton Head, the guys, took care of business, especially in the second half. It was close in the first half, very close. They ended up winning 61-43. Takoya Hayward, Katie Rodney had a great game for the Bluffton girls. The Bluffton guys and Hilton Head guys played really well. Reese Stewart was outstanding. But there were a couple other guys that really played well for the Hilton Head guys, and you'll see those games throughout the week here on WHHI as well.
You were telling me earlier this morning that the Bluffton girls are really hot.
They are.
Is it the girls, the athletes, and the coach?
Yeah, it's
a great team?
Combination of everything. Even going to athletic director Todd Stewart, Denise Donica is the principal at Bluffton. She's really good as well. Just great with everybody. And they're a fantastic basketball team, 11-4. All four teams that we'll see this week, the two Bluffton teams and the two May River teams, are in action tonight. So that's something to keep in mind
That would be
as
Tuesday.
well. That is Tuesday.
The 17th. Okay.
The 17th, yeah.
All right. And so what can we expect this week?
And then we'll see the games on Friday. I think it's going to be a couple of really good games. You've got Bluffton again, 11-4. The girls on May River, 6-4, starting to get things rolling. Going to be a tough physical battle. And then on the guys' side, both teams under 500 right now, really trying to feel their way through the season. But they've got a couple of really good athletes to watch out for. Tanner Macy is in the lineup and should be able to give it a go. He actually hurt his collarbone playing football. But I have heard from Justin Jarrett and company at Loco Sports that he is on the roster. We'll find out in the next couple of days what he can do, but he is on the roster and should be ready to go. The girls' team as well, very physical, very tough, 6-4 overall. Again, we'll find out what happens during the next games. Which
So
are
do we
today.
have games on Tuesday nights and Friday nights? Is that what it is? Or depends?
They play throughout the season.
Okay.
Our schedule, we've got a lot of Fridays that we are filming these games, and then a couple of Tuesdays as well. We've got a Wednesday thrown in. We're going to see Bluffton and Battery Creek as well coming up, and for the most part, those teams are really trying to find their way. They're struggling at the outset. Defense is a big key for those teams. They've got to contain some really good athletes.
Is it too early to tell at this point, from your opinion, and you as a sports commentator and sportscaster, which team, boys and girls, will emerge on top?
Well, I think it is a little bit early to tell exactly what the seeding will be and that type of thing. But as I told you off the air, the Bluffton girls look as good as anybody I've seen in a while. And that's the way it's been for the last few years. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Skiza action out of Hilton Head Christian Academy and Hilton Head Prep that we see.
Right.
The Hilton Head guys, again, are really emerging. We saw them once, and unfortunately we won't see them anymore. The Beaufort guys have a chance to be really good possibly. They're off to a really slow start, but we'll see what they do in a couple of weeks against Battery Creek. That'll be filmed on the 27th of this month.
You have so much prep to do as you go into these games. You have to know the players. You have to know their background, their experience, their number. I mean, how do you do that, Marcus?
It's a lot, as we talk about all the time. It's a lot, but it keeps me going. You know, certainly working with the schools, working with Larry Giacomo, working with Justin and Wes and company from Loco Sports, working with this crew behind the scenes. Do
you enjoy basketball or football more?
Boy, that's a really good question. I think I would have to give a slight edge to basketball. I actually called hockey when I was in college, and that really helped my basketball call. I love it all. It's great.
Basketball's so fast.
It certainly
And
is.
staying on top of it is a real art and a skill, and you do it so well.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Robyn.
Marcus Walsh, the sports commentator for WHHI-TV. So continue watching, everyone, all of their coverage of basketball, boys and girls, high school basketball.